Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of JoeScentMe. My name is Joe and I am your host for today. Today I have a very special video planned for you because I am going to talk about an experience that I had recently with Giovanna Antonelli Perfumes. And what a fantastic story it is, and I can't wait to tell you about the collection that I sampled and the experience that I had with this perfume line. For those of you who are watching, some of you may know already who Giovanna Antonelli is. She is a Brazilian actress who also has a love for beauty and perfume, and she's a very beautiful actress because of course a lot of beautiful women come from Brazil, and she happens to be one of them, and she's very beautiful, as you'll see in the picture right here. She introduced a brand new line of perfume, and we are not talking about a simple celebrity perfume where somebody's name gets mentioned in a perfume, but they have nothing to do with the perfume and it smells cheap and sweet. Giovanna Antonelli really takes pride in their perfume making. In fact, so much so that they chose some of the best and finest ingredients to create their brand new flagship fragrance line, which is the launch of this fragrance line. There are 3 fragrances in this line so far and more to come. I got a chance to experience this entire line. The entire line is unisex, and let me tell you all about it right now. In the fragrance line, there are 3 perfumes, as I mentioned. Perfume 1 is called 411, Perfume 2 is called 611, and Perfume 3 is called 811. And you're probably wondering, what is the meaning and the significance of 411, 611, 811? Is this an address? What does it mean? Well, glad you asked. Let me tell you all about it. So this first collection pays tribute to the birthplace of Giovanna, which is in Rio, Brazil. The 11 in every single number here is actually her fetish number, which symbolizes her joy, her love, and abundance. And it is naturally associated with her love for perfume. So Giovanna hired a team of noses to create the signature scent for each one. So on the first scent, 411, that was created by Julie Massé. And you will see her picture right here, because I will put it up there so that you can see who she is. She's also very beautiful. This fragrance is a floral cipher fragrance. And I'm gonna go through the top notes, the middle notes, and the bottom notes, and then I'll give you my impression on it as well. 411's inspiration was a tribute to the palace, the royal palace in Paris. The top notes include Bulgarian rose, bergamot, pimenta, and chamomile. The middle notes include jasmine sambac, lang lang, and pivone trasparente. And then the heart of this fragrance in 411 is patchouli, amber, vetiver, and sandalwood. All of these make for an incredibly warm and very nice dry down. 411, when I smelled it, was a fragrance that I wasn't expecting to be as good as it was. When I first sprayed it on paper, I didn't know just how good it was going to be, because the floral aspect of it, I typically don't get along with florals. However, this fragrance takes it a little deeper, and the florals are not there for too long. So they don't just linger and sit there, and you're not bathed in just floral stuff. Although it is there and you can definitely smell it, it's not obnoxious. It's actually a very nice garden floral. So you feel very much as if you are in the royal gardens of this palace. And then things warm up with the amber and then the patchouli, which is very, very nice. And that was 411 Intenso. Now we're gonna go to 611 Extremo. 611 was created by Cécile Maton. This is going for a floral oriental scent. 611 is inspired by a walk in Rio's botanical gardens. Now remember I told you that I wasn't too much into florals. 611 was the one that I was expecting to dislike the most because of the floral. However, once I put it on me and it sat on me, it was quite incredible. And again, these are unisex fragrances, so both men and women can wear it. Now, one thing I will say is that these 3 fragrances in this line, even though they are unisex, they lean more towards the feminine side. I will say that they do lean more towards the feminine side, but it takes the right kind of man to wear this kind of perfume because it is very high quality, long lasting perfume, and it's very, very nice. 611 starts off with a very unusual top note, rhubarb. Yes, rhubarb. We use this thing in cooking to make pies that are very tart. That's where the pop comes in from the rhubarb right there. And then you also have pear and bergamot. The most outstanding note is what's in the heart here, which is the tuberose. You can totally get that in this. And then the Egyptian jasmine. Those 2 stand out the most in the middle. But at the end towards the dry down, these notes are reglis, iris or iris, and then also we get vanilla. And that's what sweetens up this fragrance. So you end up with a floral vanilla ending that's very sweet, but not obnoxious. Again, this is high quality perfume oils. They've gone through a lot of research to make sure that these perfume oils are perfectly blended and that these are high quality. These are not headache inducing perfumes. They're very, very high quality. And finally, we're gonna go to my absolute favorite. In fact, I loved it so much that I got a full-size bottle of this perfume. My favorite from this entire collection has been 811 Absoluto, and this fragrance is the Oriental Spicy fragrance. And the inspiration behind it is the immersion in the heart of Sampa. On the top, we start off with bergamot, which is a very popular top note, by the way. We also get piment. We also get clos de girofle. And finally, we have lavender on the top. And then in the middle, we have some green notes, green accords. Then we also have jasmine, miel, and also some balsamic notes. And finally, the dry down on this is why I loved it so much. It ends with patchouli, amber, musk, and vanilla. And what's really interesting about it is that the patchouli really doesn't come out in this fragrance until the very last part of the dry down. I mean, the very, very last part. The patchouli in this is also not a stinky, hippie patchouli. Unfortunately, patchouli can have such a negative reputation because of that stank. This is a beautiful, very earthy, very minty patchouli, but it's very light on the tail end and it is very nice and it complements it very well. So that is the entire collection. They have more fragrances on their way. They are launching in major cities in Europe as well as in the Middle East. They are launching a United States website as well. So I'm going to include a link down below so that you can click on it. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to them. The folks at Giovanna Antonelli Perfumes have been very, very wonderful and very nice to talk to. And if you need to smell it, make sure you go to a boutique, check it out. It is very much well worth it. I know for a fact 811 has been the most popular fragrance at my workplace. Several people have stopped me. Several people wanted this fragrance for themselves. It was that good. That's why I liked it so much. I can't recommend it enough. So I totally am looking forward to seeing what the future of Giovanna Antonelli looks like. And I hope that you stick around to see what they have to offer because I have a feeling they are on the right path with an amazing fragrance line. Thank you for tuning in to JoeScentMe, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe to this video. If you liked it, please give it a like. Also, if you have any comments or anything, I'd love to hear from you, answer any questions that you may have, and thank you again. Take care.